The Washington Assistive Technology Act program is excited to celebrate National Assistive Technology Awareness Day. This slide shows WATAP staff. For more information, visit our website included in the description below.
Hi everyone, I'm Kurt Johnson. I'm with the Washington Assistive Technology Act program here at the University of Washington. Our primary purpose for providing services is to give folks demonstrations of adaptive devices or assistive technology, focusing on a need they have from independent living to medication management to computer access, all those kinds of barriers that people might experience. So if you're interested in a program, please look at the brochures that we provided. Again, we provide demonstrations of those types of adaptive devices. If that looks like it's going to work for someone, we'll go ahead and loan that to them. So you can try it out at home, at work, wherever, for a couple weeks to make sure that it works before you buy it. And again, finally, to provide technical support to anybody in Washington State that has any need related to disability types of issues. So again, please review our brochures, and again, thanks for participating in today's program.
Hello everybody, I'm going to show you how to borrow a piece of equipment from the Washington Assistive Tech Act program. First you go to watap.org, and this is our lovely site. You can go under services, you can go down to borrow a device, and then you can learn about the process of borrowing, but you can go to the device lending library right here. Now when you first come, it will ask you to create an account. Please create the account, otherwise you won't be able to borrow equipment. That, gives us the information on where to send it and all of that good stuff. Right now we're going to go to view items for loan. There also may be, when you log in, you might see AT program up here. It might actually say a different region. I've had that happen to a few people sometimes, so just double check the region that the AT program is for Washington State, because it gets kind of confusing. So right now, let's just say we're going to borrow a 508 keyboard. Now, all of our loans are for 3 weeks initially. If you do need a little bit more time, you can always message me. I like people to message me before the loan expires, so I don't have to try and track you down with calls or emails about where the equipment and how we're going to get it back. So please, if you do need a little bit more time, message me if you do borrow the equipment, and just give me a quick explainer on why you need more time and when the device will be returned. So now if we're going to go ahead and borrow this 508 keyboard, we just add to loan cart, and then we go back to search. And then we can, up in the left-hand corner, we can view our loan cart. And if that is all you want, you would just hit the Submit Device Loan Request button, and then that request will come to me, and then I should message you back if there's any issues with the loans. And the cost for the loan, which on the 508 keyboard, it's $10. This helps us cover our staff time and cover the shipping, because we will send you the device via UPS. And then we will also send you a label in the box to return it to us that is UPS. And as everybody knows, shipping UPS isn't cheap, so that lending fee just helps us cover shipping and a little bit of staff time. Alright, that is my quick explainer on how to borrow equipment from the Washington Assistive Tech Act program. Thank you so much for your time.
Hello everyone. Today I am going to do a very brief demonstration of an application called IDRIS. It's a very simple application that could be appropriate for our clients who are younger users, perhaps on the who have an intellectual disability or on the spectrum, or as we're working with them on life skills. So IDRIS is what you see here on the iPad screen. What it is it does need to have an internet connection, because it connects to your GPS location, as you see here. On the bottom left-hand corner, if you tap that icon there, it gives you your current location and your current location's temperature. And what the IDRIS application does is allows you, the end user, to get information on the appropriate type of clothing that they need to wear based on their location's temperature and weather information. So I'm going to go ahead and turn that off. And right now you'll see that my current location is set as Seattle, Washington, and I can change that you see here. So the current weather and temperature in Seattle, Washington is a sunny day at 59 degrees. And based on that, it tells me that if I swipe to the left, it tells me that I should be wearing clothes that are kind of in the middle range of either being not too warm and not too cold. So it's as simple as that. But if I change the location and we're going to, let's say, somewhere colder, let's pick Minot, North Dakota, and we say done. Oh, it's still warm there, so that's still 60 degrees. And so the clothing is going to be the same. And let's do one more. I'm trying to find a cold temperature here. Let's see how cold it is in Fairbanks, Alaska. It's 13 degrees in Fairbanks, Alaska, so you'll see that we need different clothing for that. So if I swipe to the left, you'll see that there's warmer clothing that the end user can give them some guidance on what they should put on. The last thing I want to show you is, let's go back to our current location of Seattle. So based on the current weather of 59 degrees and being sunny, and we can also look at other options of clothing. So if we go here and we want to choose other options in our closet, we can actually use the camera on our device to capture our own personal clothing, so to personalize these closet images. So if I choose and hard press on this one that says hot, I can choose from my photos or take a picture, as you see here. If I choose from my photos, it gives me my photo album. So let's say that icon is for clothing that I should be wearing when I'm hot, and this is when I want to choose shorts, t-shirts, and so now that has been replaced by a different photograph for my option for hot weather, and then I just close that out. So what I like about this application is that it's pretty simple to use. It doesn't have a bunch of features and can provide our clients who need this additional support for independent living skills, and the learning curve is not significantly high. So again, that's IDRIS, and it's a free application only available on iOS.
Hi there. Today I will be demonstrating the Omni Reader by Freedom Scientific. This device is a portable, standalone scanner and reader. For individuals losing vision and having difficulty accessing printed materials such as mail, magazines, newspapers, and books, this might be a good assistive technology device to try. Let me introduce you to the physical layout of the Omni Reader. There are large, easy to find buttons that also have a tactile indicator, so they're easy to find by touch and by sight. On the front of the device, you'll find a 10-inch LCD screen. On the face of the top left-hand side is the contrast button, which allows you to change the color contrast. And then on the right side is the play and pause button. On either side of the device are these wheels. They're rubberized and easy to find and easy to turn. There are also two LCD light indicators, which you'll see once the device is powered up. On the top of the device is a large silver button, which is the scan button. There's also a directional button with 4 directions, top, bottom, left, right, and an OK or select button in the middle. On the right-hand side is a small blue knob, which is the volume knob. And there's also kind of a smile-shaped button, which is the mode button. Towards the back on the top is a handle, which you can pull up for easy carrying. The device itself, weighs maybe 3 pounds or so. It's very light and easy to pick up. If I tilt the device back, you'll be able to see the camera, which takes pictures of your printed material, and some LED lights. On the side of the device is a port for the power charger, power button, 2 USB ports, and a headphone jack. I'll go ahead and power on the device and show you how it works. I have a standard 8.5 by 11 page here with some 11-point font text on it. And I'll go ahead and place it down on the surface of the desk. The top edge of the document will align with the base of the Omni Reader. And on the LCD here, you can actually see the image on the screen. So I can verify that all the text fits within the image. I'm going to go ahead and press the scan button on top here. You hear the shutter sound. Now it's processing the image.
Welcome. The Washington Assistive Technology Act program, WATAP, provides resources and services.
And I just pushed the front right-hand button, which is the play pause button. Right now the color contrast is set to have a white background with black text. If I wanted to change that, I can simply push the color mode button on the front left-hand side of the device and switch it to the reverse contrast, which is the black background with white text. There's black with yellow, blue background with yellow text, and back to the standard high contrast positive setting. If there was a specific color setting that an individual preferred that is not in the default here, you can go into the settings menu and configure that for the individual. Right now we're at the largest text size for the screen here. If I use the left wheel, I can actually change the size of text and make it a little bit smaller. So that's really nice and easy to adjust depending on an individual's needs. The right wheel here will help move us through the document. So if I wanted to skip down to a different part of this document, I can roll this
First
wheel on the right
challenge
side.
is disability. 2. So assistive.
And it allows me to move down line by line. And then once I find the spot that I wanted to begin reading in again, I can push the play button.
Technology, also known as AT, helps make tasks easier or possible in school, at work, at home, and in the community. WATAP serves seniors and persons with...
And now I'm turning the volume wheel on the top here so that I can change the volume as we're reading.
Employers, service provider professionals,
And I've paused the reading. The for button or directional button here on the top left-hand side allows me to move word by word.
Educators and others.
And that's if I move right or left.
And educators.
And if I wanted to gather more information about the document, I can push the top or the button or the bottom directions.
This is the first page of document. This is the last page of document.
So because this is a single page document, it's just telling me, that it's the first and the last page. If I had multiple pages in this document, it would tell me which page I was currently on. Now, if I wanted to save this document, I can push the volume button down.
Save current document.
And then if I wanted to
close current document,
I could close the current document, and I selected that option by turning the right wheel. Or I can go back up to
save current document.
And then
save with voice tag.
If I push the play button on front, that acts as the enter button. So now I can choose to save this document with a voice tag or
save without voice tag.
So
save with voice tag.
If I wanted to save it with a voice tag so I could find it by my voice tag moving forward, I could go ahead and push the play button.
Press play button to record.
Okay, I'll go ahead and do that. WATAP welcome.
WATAP welcome.
Confirm save.
So I'll confirm that by pushing the play button again.
The image has been saved.
So now it's saved on this device, so I could go back and read it again in the future. Now that is the most basic functionality of this device. It does have a lot of other features. You can scan in multi-page documents or books and save them. You can convert the documents into an MP3 file so you can actually listen to them on the go. You can transfer them to another device using the USB connection and a USB thumb drive. So this item is available in our WATAP lending program. If you're interested in further demo or to even borrow the device, please contact us. Our website is watap.org, or you can reach us at WATAP, WATAP, at uw.edu. Thank you.
Thank you for watching. This slide includes our website, the address of the lending library, and a link to our contact information page. All of this information can be found in the description below. Thank you again, and happy AT Awareness Day.